Special hour on CBS This Morning. I'm Tony Dokoupil. I've got Gayle King here. I've got Anthony Mason here. And we've got everyone else in this studio. Yes. We are joined by a live studio audience as we talk about a very important topic: mental illness, mental wellness, and mental health, and the journey between the three. Now get this, 1 in 6 young people experience a mental health disorder each year. And the suicide rate for adolescents aged 10 to 14 has nearly tripled in the last decade.
Think about that for a second. A little 10-year-old person up to 14, that's very scary stuff. Miana Bryant was diagnosed with depression back in college. She didn't know where to turn, so she created her own support group for college students to talk with each other about their mental health. She called it, I like this name, Miana, the mental elephant.
I was extremely scared to tell my family and to tell my parents that I had been diagnosed with depression and that I was asked to be put on medication. I didn't want people to lose respect for me or to look at me or treat me any different than how they normally would. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our meeting. So the mental elephant began when I first received my diagnosis. We're for everyone who is not okay but doesn't know how to get back to where they want to be.
The main thing I like about the mental elephant, it just makes you feel welcome. First and foremost, it just helps people talk.
We do group chats, we do empowerment events, we do study sessions.
People understand like counseling is okay.
I do talk about it to like my friends sometimes, but I'm still working on that.
I know that there are going to be days where you think your world is collapsing. There's going to be moments where you're not even sure how you're going to be able to get through the current 60 seconds. The only thing that you on this earth 100% have to do is breathe. Yes! Okay, so Zaire, you...
Miana Bryant joins us now along with Dr. Ken Duckworth. He is the medical director at the National Alliance on Mental Illness, one of our consultants, and a specialist in child and adolescent psychiatry. Good morning to you both. Miana, that line you have at the end there is very powerful. Sometimes you just got to breathe. What did putting this group together, how did that help you in the end, all this group of friends?
It helped me by providing me with insight on how other people might have to go through life and the things that they experience in college, but it also provided me with support, and it allowed me to provide other people with support. And everyone knows that giving and providing other people with help is something that can even help you in the long run and allow you to feel great on the inside.
You're at East Carolina.
Yes,
this
sir.
group now is 300 strong?
Yes, sir. We have elephants all across the nation. We have everyone from Newtown, Maryland to Greenville, North Carolina.
Wow. I like that you say we have elephants all over. I'm assuming you named it for the elephant in the room, which I think is very, very clever on your part.
Ma'am.
But something that yes, ma'am. You can tell you're from the South. But Ken, I thought she said something very interesting, that she was reluctant to go to her parents and her friends because she didn't want them to lose respect for her.
Yes.
And that's exactly why we're having this conversation.
That's exactly why we're delighted at NAMI that you're doing this.
Yeah.
Let me start by saying Miana's generation is changing this game.
How so?
Openness, vulnerability, the willingness to share things. Miana is a beautiful example of how the next generation is.
You think we're at a tipping point, you said
I think we are absolutely at a tipping point in our society. People are talking about it. Yep. People are seeking help. Hardly a day goes by so that somebody doesn't ask me to connect them with a clinician.
But suicidal thoughts are going up among young people.
Yes,
now,
it's
why do you think that
the
is?
worst of times, right? Even as this generation is paving the way for better...
Why is it going up, Ken?
Social media is an opportunity to feel humiliated every day.
Yes.
School shooting drills should not be part of 6th grade, but they are in virtually every school in America. They're designed to raise anxiety, and we're losing 5 Americans every hour to the opiate crisis.
Miana,
those kids know somebody?
Do you sense a change at all in your friends in terms of the reluctance in the past to talk about this?
Yes, I would definitely say that over the past at least 2 to 3 years, my friends and a lot of my family members have become a lot more open and honest and translucent when it comes to their mental health and allowing me to express myself and the things that I may go through.
So, Ken, how do you tell the difference, I mean, with all these people you're talking to on a daily basis and patients that you're seeing, when does a person know that they don't have run-of-the-mill blues, they have something else that's going to need a more serious look at or more serious help?
It's a great question, Tony, because all of us experience anxiety, all of us experience sadness. So it's easy to fall into the trap, oh, you're just having sadness or anxiety, snap out of it. That's the wrong way to think about it. When these symptoms impact your functioning, trouble going to work, your relationships, that's a sign, and they persist for weeks. That's a sign that you might want to get an independent mental health evaluation. Another piece is sleep. If you're waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's quite likely that you either have an anxiety or a depressive disorder. Not if you get up to do the Good Morning
Yeah, I was gonna say,
show.
or you host the
You're
morning
up at 4 a.m. You want to be up at 4 a.m., but
Or Ken, you're having hot flashes.
That's exactly.
I need to go lay on your couch.
Duly noted.
But let's not miss your point. Is there anything, Miana, that somebody could have said to you that would have made a difference when you were in the dark place?
I would definitely say that the biggest thing somebody could have said to me and that I would say to anyone now that may be in that dark place is to keep breathing, and to quote my favorite movie, Finding Nemo, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Definitely keep going, keep your head up, and try the best that you can no matter what's going on.
Winnie the Pooh and Finding Nemo having big roles. This week.
Well said.
But one more thing for Ken. You said, we were talking yesterday, most people who've attempted suicide who survive regret that they tried it. They regret that they tried it.
Many people who've said during an impulsive moment of desperation, they wish they had ended it all. And then, of course, upon reflection, they know that they can get help.
Yes, it can and does get better. Thank you both. Thank you both.
Thank you for having me.